Hey, happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to a Thursday edition of 5 Minutes with Phil. Thank you so much for joining me here today. You know what? We would love to know who is watching us and where you're watching from. So, you know what? Throw a comment on this video, whether it be YouTube or Facebook, whatever the case is, and let us know who you are and where you're watching from. We like to know that from time to time. That'd be really great. Hey, let's dive into the word today. Okay, I want to talk about your speech today. I want to talk about the words that you say, and I want to give you a little bit of a challenge this morning as you start your day, whether that be at work, at school, or whether it be at home, or just amongst your circle of family and friends. I think this verse can really speak to us. And we're in the book of Proverbs today. Proverbs 16:24. Take a look at this verse and let's look at it together. It says, "Gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones." Gracious words. Now, I have learned throughout my spiritual journey that our words can be very, very powerful for the good and for the bad. And I think it's important for us to, and by the way, we're not always going to get it right? You know, sometimes we're going to mess up because, you know, the book of James tells us that our mouth gets us in trouble all the time. And I would rather see us use our that powerful instrument that we have, our voice, our words, for good. And here, Solomon tells us in the book of Proverbs that gracious words they're sweet to the soul and they're healing to the bones. I wonder today if you and I could make a concerted effort, to be really deliberate today, to be very gracious with our words. You know, there's plenty of opportunities for people to tear one another down with our words, aren't there? I mean, that comes all the time. And we don't want that, not in the body of Christ. And I think we should realize that when we utter words that are really gracious, they are complimentary, they are uplifting, we're catching people doing things right. You know, we live in a world where people are catching us doing things wrong, but how about catching us doing things right? Why not catch somebody doing something right today? You know what? If the cashier does a good job, if the server at your favorite restaurant does a good job, why not tell them? Why not tell them? Why not compliment somebody? It doesn't always have to be a total stranger either. You know, it could be just somebody that you see every day that maybe they could use a positive word today. Maybe they could use a compliment instead of being torn down. You know, we got some people, they get torn down at work or at school all the time. And maybe when they get home, they just need to be loved on a little bit. Maybe there's somebody on social media that you could that you could be positive towards. There's enough negativity on social media. Why don't we use it for good? And I think, going back to this verse, I think we need to understand just how uplifting and healing our words can be. It could really change the perspective of a person's day. It could really change the perspective of a person's mood or the direction of a person's mood. I mean, your words are powerful. My words are powerful. And I want you to think today, who's that person that's in your life today that you could bless and give words of grace to before you're done interacting with them? That might only be for 5 seconds. It might only be for a moment. I'm not talking about a deep conversation. Maybe just a moment where you can bless somebody with some gracious words. I really, really think that we could make a difference in a lot of people's lives if we would just season our words with a little bit of grace. And that's my challenge for you today. Let's be deliberate about giving people words of grace today. All right. Thanks for joining me. We love you. And Lord willing, we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.